this thing is standard. This is not working. This key. So you don't bring that.
So, which ohms?
Start with 2.
I have fixed 2 ohms as the next variable resistor. Let's see.
This another one. Yeah. Connect to this place.
Some persons might wrongly connect this thing, and instead of the ammeter to be reading positively, it will be reading negatively. That's to the left. So you see why I said the problem anybody could have is just the connection of the wire, but no issues with that. You've learned how to connect it, and that is nice. There are so many wires available, so just which angle are you measuring now in the triangular prism? Emergent angle, right? Okay. All right. 50 watts. Almost the same watts. Okay. The other people got 54, but they did different angle. Are you getting me? Good. So when we do compare, let's know the way the E and D, that is the angle of deviation, and the emergent angle, the way they are moving. Are you getting me right? That's good. Any other thing to measure there? Because they are measuring D and E. Have you measured D? Please, all of you should see how she is placing the protractor to measure D. Laura, why not feel free and come to. The placement of a protractor is very, very important. Very, very important. Chioma, you were here when I taught how to place your protractor and everything. Is that not so? So you can guide in that case. Let's see what happens. The midpoint of the protractor that passed through the 0 to 180 line and 90 should be at the point where that angle, the midpoint where that angle was found. Make the dots very clear. Make it clear. Make it clear.
It's not 40 now.
It's 40.
It's 40 now.
Let me see. The angle of deviation is this angle, is that not so? Yes. And it is formed between the incidence ray produced, is that not so?
Yes,
and the emergent ray produced. So if you are placing this, your 0 to 180 can be on one of the lines now, right?
Yes.
Okay, I guess you placed it on this line, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Good. And then the curved part will cover this side.
Yes.
Because you are measuring from here to this line, right?
Yes, sir.
So what did you get when you did it?
40.
40. It's okay. Good. So record it. You can still check.
The way we placed it.
The placement very important. So many students will have problem with that.
So,
40, right? Okay. 40 degrees. So you are now working on which angle?
angle
60, I said, right? Please, I would like that Laura is much more involved in this second one since she just came. Are you following, right? So you guide her very well. Especially in the tracing, she should come and find out when she, the tracing stuff. I would also come to confirm how she blocks it. Okay, so with 2 ohms, what did you get?
0.5.
0.5. Now I have a question for you. With 0 ohms, you got what?
0.8.
0.8, right? Good. And then with 2 ohms resistance, you got what?
0.5.
Does this obey Ohm's law or not? Because that's one of the major things. That's what you verify. Does it obey Ohm's law? It obeys Ohm's law, right? As the resistance is increasing, the current is decreasing. Now you can try for 5 because. So, does it still respect Ohm's law? Yes. You increase the resistance and you saw what happens. Let's see.
So it's 0.2.
Let's see.
0.2. It's like 5 in this.
All right. Please remember, this is only to 1 decimal. I've shown you the reading of that stuff, the way it's being calibrated. So you have 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, nothing like 0.15, 0.28. No. So 0.10 if you want to make it. Of course, your reading, you present it in 2 decimals, so attach 0 to the end, All right. I guess it makes sense, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. Now, are you on a straight line with the image of pins 2 that you are seeing?
Yes.
So which angle are you working on? 40. You will still encounter that little challenge I said. Are you getting me right? You will encounter that little challenge. So if you guys are done with this, do 50 and you would see that the emergent ray will move away better. Are you getting me? If you have done that 30, the emergent ray using pin 3 and pin 4, you won't like what you're going to see there. Are you following right? So each of you should confirm that he has blocked that he used pin 3 and pin 4 to block correctly. So is it okay? No, you don't do that. You don't do that. Your head should be held straight. And then you close one of your eyes. The eyes open will now be fitted, or fixed to the pin 4. Never you be tempted to bend your head to one side. And like I said, to make sure you get this correctly, you should position yourself along a straight line with the image of the pins you're seeing. So are you satisfied with what he did there? He's on a straight line, right? Okay, confirm. You are satisfied, right? Okay.